Hi, welcome back to Self-Discovery Support. Let me just adjust this mic. How are you all doing? Okay, so we're doing another Is This Your Story? And it's a general reading, but often it can be quite specific for whoever it connects to. So let's get into it. Let's find out what is the issue in this situation. I'm going to start with, I normally start with Lenormand, but I'm going to start with maybe some tarot now. Okay, so tell us what what's happening in this situation. Okay. Patience, which is the Hangman. So not a whole lot is happening here. As I'm going along, you'll know if this is your story, if this is related or resonant to you. All right, so what else? Tell us more. What else is happening? Okay, so we have the Tower. We have Temperance. And the Tower. So we have a lot of kind of deciding, a lot of holding back, a lot of thinking, processing, patience as well, waiting. But once the people in our story, I feel like this is one person's story. Once this person comes out of this energy, whatever action that is going to create a whole lot of upset, a whole lot of changes. What do we have? Two of Swords, right? So that confirms like there's a decision that this person is going through a decision making process. And not just decision making, but I feel like there's a little bit of, the word healing comes up. So it's almost like this decision cannot be made. The reason this decision is not being made is because something is not healed, something is not yet settled in the mind of our hanged man here. Hanged man can sometimes talk about the dark night of the soul. So someone might be actually going through something which is actually quite serious. When you compare it with a Tower, this is a major kind of upset. And I think that sometimes when you pair these two together, you do get something which is like a dark night of the soul, where someone has a major decision to make, which is definitely causing a lot of upheaval. They're having to rethink a lot of the ways they thought about things before in order to move forward. And I just mentioned move forward, and here we had the Two of Swords, but we also have the Chariot under there. So we have deciding to take momentum. This action, when I move that card, we're gonna see what it is, but whatever that action is pretty important. It's life-changing, right? This thing that this person is deciding on, this thing that our person is waiting on, it's going to be pretty significant. Nine of Cups, look at that. Yep. This thing that our person is deciding on is, should I go after what I want? Should I go after what I dream of? What would satisfy me? Well, that tells me that our person has been sitting in a place where they're not satisfied. So let's see what's next. Knight of Swords. Yeah. So should I communicate something to someone, or actually face up to some honesty, face up to myself? Five of Wands. Should I fight for something? Okay, this is getting interesting for me. Like, should I fight for? Sometimes when this comes up like that in the hermit mode, I often don't talk about signs, but sometimes I do with the way it comes up. And this could be a Virgo. We had the Chariot here. So we have Cancerian energy. Yeah, so King of Cups. Someone's thinking very hard about whether they should express some feelings to who? For what? Knight of Cups. Offer something. I just said express feelings, right? There we have it. This momentum. This momentum that's being had. Someone's wanting to fight for something. As a matter of fact, when I see these two together, there's a lot of inner conflict. Or person is, while wanting to achieve something that they know is their happiness, there is a lot of wish fulfillment. But there's a lot of turmoil as well. We have that deep reflection from the Hermit and the Five of Wands, that conflict. That tells me about conflict inside, deep in someone's soul. And that's how we see the Hangman and the Tower here. King of Cups. There's a lot of feelings that someone is not communicating, and so that's why we have the Knight of Swords here with, should I take momentum to actually achieve for once, what I actually desire and express myself? Should I actually open my mouth and say the words to who? Let's see what's under here. Should I take serious action? This is when the King of Wands appears. This is someone who is serious about achieving what they want. There's a lot of passion. So we saw the King of Cups. There's a lot of passion, a lot of emotion. Let's see what else is here. Seven of Cups. There's like some choice, a lot of choices, almost confusion. And we did see that here with the Two of Swords right at the top. This is a reading about someone who is actually, whose choice is going to produce such a change in their life that it is actually creating a whole mental shift if they are to even process going for this choice. It may mean, I want to find out more about it, but there's Seven of Wands here. Someone is thinking that they should really stand up for something finally. Yeah, to heal something. There's a wish, there's a desire, there's a deep desire, and their intuition is screaming at them like, it's time, it's time. Queen of Swords. Yeah. So there's somebody out there that is maybe defensive, maybe someone that is very honest, that they do think, or this person could really be wanting to speak truths, be honest. It's such a burden. Okay, so I want to find out more about our Hangman. What is happening? Why is the Hangman here? Why is the Hangman here for a situation? Six of Diamonds. Ten of Cups and Wheel of Fortune. So someone is thinking long and hard about if they were to give to something, if they were to have reciprocation, if they were to exchange in a situation, they know that that would completely change the fate of their life. This is what we're talking about here. This decision is like world changing. It's life changing. There are times in life when you make a decision and you know that once you walk down that road, there's no turning back. But we tend to do that because there's something down that road that we really desire. And so here we go. Look at that. I didn't even see that. They're thinking a lot about if they could change their fate to actually move to something that is Ten of Hearts, full satisfaction, full happiness, celebration. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right, tell us more about this. Tell us more about why patience is here. Jack of Diamonds. Yep. And I can't write this, but here is Six of Swords. Somebody is thinking about moving on. And here we have moving on so that they can have that reciprocation. We have it here in thoughts. We have someone thinking during this period where they're not doing a whole lot. Here they are sitting in a place where they're thinking about making some offer. It's a small offer. I'm not gonna lie. Because I feel like this has been such a build up for this person that even to make a small gesture would just be completely so out of the way for this person. But they are thinking seriously about what is better for them. Alright, I want to find out more about the Tower. Why is the Tower here? I mean, this story it's writing itself. This is a situation where someone experienced heartbreak. They could have also caused heartbreak, and that completely shifted their world. It probably sent them into this phase of just thinking, processing through everything that happened. At the bottom of our deck, we have the 5 of Cups. So this is serious missed opportunity, serious regret and loss that someone is experiencing. Look at that, endings, judgment, leading to serious awakenings, rebirth. Yep. I mean, that's what we have. We have a person who is going through a really difficult time. There's something that they've lost. I'm going to clarify that to find out what it is that they lost. But they're wanting to know, have some exchange, to go back to the drawing board, to learn potentially about the mistakes that they made, because we do have that 5 of Cups here. Tell me more about the Tower. I did not know what was coming out. It split and I had this in my hand. So the fact that we have 3 of Swords twice, what this tells me is that we have a Tower. There's a Tower moment where I feel like this is talking about 2 people who experienced deep heartbreak in one Tower moment. We have Leo energy, strength here. Piscean energy with the Hanged Man. Wow. Okay. So it's quite difficult. It's quite heavy. This was dramatic. This was as dramatic as it looks. I want to clarify, find out more about this 3 of Swords. The first 3 of Swords. Tell me about this first 3 of Swords. Okay. So someone, let's see what comes up for the other one. But we have the Queen of Wands on one side. All right. Tell me about this the second 3 of Swords. Two came up. 3 of Hearts. 5 of Clubs. The Devil. So it is as I feel that there are 2 people, there are 2 energies here who experienced a heartbreak in this situation. We have, I feel this is, the Queen of Wands is in this one, but I feel this is a person Let me just think about this. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say that I feel this is a person. I had to think about that by looking at the stories on both sides. But I was gonna say that I feel that I've lost a bit of light, but I'm trying to get the glare off. The person who has experienced this one, there was someone that they saw as, this was not the Queen of Wands' heartbreak, is what I was just kind of trying to receive. This is the person that viewed someone as extremely attractive, very self-sufficient, very charismatic, a lot of energy. Just there's just something very dynamic about this person, and there's a tower. This tower moment left this person heartbroken about this Queen of Wands. So in this, or Queen of, this person, whoever it is, was heartbroken about our Queen of Wands. On the other hand, on the other side, I'm going to say that this is the Queen of Wands' feelings here. There was heartbreak. Heartbreak for the Queen of Wands, because I think that she had hope that two would unite or reunite. This is someone that there was a lot of conflict with, but also someone that maybe was almost like a connection that you cannot break, because, and also something slightly toxic, right? I think it's a lot more toxic. The fact that you have 2 3 of Swords here tells me, and the Tower, how toxic this situation was, and how much kind of I think a fighting energy is what I want to say was here. And the fact that this is someone who, yeah, you know, some people talk about third party with the 3 of Cups. I could see that happening. I could see that. Yeah. So I feel like one of these parties was, they were both drawn to each other, right? We have the Devil card on this side. Both drawn to each other. This person had a family, some very toxic ways. Yeah. And on this side, someone who was, well, let's switch it. Let's say that this is the Queen of Wands over here. I feel like the Queen of Wands was someone is very creative, agent, you know, people are drawn to her. This person was drawn to the Queen of Wands, and some serious Devil energy. There might have been another party here. 3 3 3. Yeah, that number might be significant for you. We do have, yeah, but we have 2 major arcana, right, as our energies here. Yeah. So let's get our light back. I want to get some energies from Lenormand. What are some of the factors at play in this situation? What are some of the factors at play? Okay, we have our book. Now our book can talk about education, but it can also talk about secrets. So I feel like, yeah, we did see the hint of a third party here. We do have the secret coming out, something that came to light with our Tower moment here, and that created the heartbreak. Let's get something else. One more. I'm I'm not gonna take these one. Well, what is this? Okay. So 10, an ending, the scythe, and we have our ring. So we have something about a marriage. Something ended. Something had to be cut away. Or something was cut away and then ended. And then someone else got married. Something happened here with a marriage, a commitment, a long-term commitment, which created a tower moment for two. Strong hurt here. Okay, I want to get kind of what you as a listener, whoever is listening to this, if you resonate with this story, I'm going to get one last oracle for you. What does our listener or watcher or seeker need to know? What information do they need? That flew out. The Rainbow Revival. I've never gotten this this card. I'm just gonna look it up. Okay, so what we have here is feeling good from the inside out is important no matter what is happening in your personal life. So I feel that this is, I feel like the Queen of Wands might be watching this. If you identify with this story, I feel that it's important for you to return to the joy that you felt. This is almost like Queen of Wands energy. Very kind of exuberant, very able to kind of shine their own light. And this, we did see two people experiencing deep heartbreak after something very shocking. And if you are on this side as well, you are the one, you relate to the person who potentially had something else going on. Potentially, you know, you have a kind of strong bond to someone else that you can't seem to shake. Some kind of obsessive situation. It's also important for you as well. You have drawn this card today because your angels and spirit guides would like you to use this simple technique whenever you need a cosmic hug. They suggest that you put a picture of a rainbow on your mobile phone, computer, or in your wallet to remind you of this lovely technique, because life gets busy and it's easy to forget that help is at hand. Yeah. And so the technique they're talking about is picturing the rainbow flowing towards you and streaming into your crown chakra on top of your head, filling you up until you overflow, allowing it to wash over the surface of you as well. So I think it's about a little bit of visualization and meditation. This has been difficult. So it's hard for me to say if you enjoyed this, but if it's resonated with you, then please do like, comment, and subscribe. I want to hear what resonated with you and if this is your story. All right, take care. Bye.